Welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Simply Shaquan. If you don't know who I am, if you're new, hi, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell so you know when I'll be notified when I upload. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. So y'all, I just thought about this. Like, I'm graduating soon, and I never ever did any first term, second term, third term, like any of those type of, you know, videos about it. And I'm like, now I gotta do it all in one video. So I'm not going to make the video as long, but at least I'll give you, like, you know, over review on what school. So I went to Southern New Hampshire Online University. So I'm gonna tell you how it, you know, came about. So I think, well, I started in 2022, but I was like 26. I was going on about to be 27. So basically, I just had in my mind, like, I'm about to go back to school or for something. And in May, I was thinking in May of 2022, I was like, what should I go for? I just kept thinking about it because I really didn't know. So I finally figured out I'm going to go for BA for communications, because that's what sports analysts needs. Like anybody like that, like a reporter, anybody like that, they need, you know, to have that, or journalism, or they need to have multimedia communications as, like, you know, their major or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I had another school that I liked. It was them, and another school. It was I don't know. I think it was FAMU. I think it was them. I can't really remember. I know it was in Florida though. But when they told me, after I talked to them, they told me how much it was. They told me 46,000. I'm like, 46,000, like, no. But they're trying to say, oh, they give you a laptop, they give you a camera, they give you this, they give you that. No, that's too much. So after that happened, I went to Southern New Hampshire and I called them, and they called me like the next day, and we talked, you know, we did all that type of stuff like that. So I ended up going with them because it was only like 9,700. Then it went up now, like, I guess because they have a high acceptance rate and stuff like that. Like, that's like a popular school, so everybody goes there. But I was like, okay, that's cool. I did my FAFSA. She called me back, stuff like that. And then she was like, do you want to start in July, or you want to start in August? I said August because I had to get a computer. I should have started in July because I would have graduated like 2 months before. That's what I should have did, but I hadn't thought about it. But I didn't have a computer, so they do take like credits, you know, from your other school if you went somewhere else. They don't take high school, but they did ask to see your high school transcript, but they don't take it. They only take, like, you know, other colleges, stuff like that. They took like 40 of my other credits, so I was kind of happy because I didn't have to do a whole 120. Only needed like probably like 80 something credits, you know, since they took my other credits from my other school. But I was like, okay, that's cool. So after I did like the exceptions and all that type of stuff, and then my financial aid, stuff like that, then I started in August. Let me tell you about them advisors. They will call you every term, before every term and after, just to make sure, you know, you're doing good, blah, 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 blah. That's good, because a lot of schools don't do that. They don't call you at all. They call you when something wrong. So that's good that she calls you. And even with the emails, like if they call you, don't answer, they email you too. So that's good. When I first started Brightspace, let me see if I can show you how it looks. Because a lot of people like watch these videos like right before they start school. Because I got a term that starts tomorrow. So I'm gonna show you. It should be up. And like they make you do a login, all that type of stuff like that, to do your homework and stuff like that. So this is like Brightspace. I don't think you can see it, but I'll put it on the screen if you can't. That's how Brightspace looks. Brightspace is pretty cool for the most part. I'll just screenshot it, and it shows all your, but it don't show all your classes after a while. Like, they only show the last like 6 classes, because each year, my first term, I took like 20, or it's 12 months. I took 20 up to 24 classes in a year. So that's what, if you do full time, you keep going over and over and over and over. That's how it is for full time. So my first semester, I took English 1. I took, actually I can tell you what I took, because I can go right on my courses, because it has like a space where you go on your courses. You can look at all your courses. You can look at your upcoming courses. You can even change your your major. They'll show you like what classes you need to take if you want to change your major. It's really easy to navigate, like the website. It's not hard. Let me show you. I think I took 14 classes a year, 14 or 15. No, I think it's 14 or 16, but I took them. So it shows you like your current and your completed courses. I took English, Perspectives in Humanities. I took English 2, Perspectives of Social Science. And then I took communication, like the introduction. Then I took math. Then I took public speaking, applied humanities, and then that was it for that term. And in the second term, I took diverse audiences, social science applied, perspectives in natural science, visual communication design, social media strategy, natural science, history. The next term I took global communication, applied history, storytelling, personal brand, public relation. This one I'm about to take right now. I'm about to take, what is it called? Organizing branding, and I'm about to take leadership and team building. That's the last of my term. The next term of July will start my new term that I'm about to graduate with. So yeah, I got 4 classes after the ones I'm about to take this month. And it's crazy because each term, you got paid for financial aid. So this is my 3rd financial aid, and this is the last financial aid. So it's pretty cool because I know different colleges are different ways, but mostly all of the bright spaces, it's the same classes. It's just, hey, they might have a different prompt or something like that. Stuff like that. But it's another thing that I liked about the school because they had Facebook, Instagram, course sidekicks is really good if you're kind of confused about something. It'll help, they had little bit of different ones like that. But usually, I never tried the Facebook, but I see people that go to the school be on Facebook. But it's an Instagram and Snapchat. They be having little groups you could be in for the school. And if you missed something, somebody will post it in there. They'll tell you when honor roll comes out. They'll tell you when, if you made the dean's list or the president's list, it will show you. They will tell you all of that. They'll tell you when the graduations are for the other classes, stuff like that. So if you're wanting to start there, get in the Southern New Hampshire group chat, because you know what happens when you add it to your Snapchat, your school, it'll automatically not put you in, but you can accept to be in the group. So I'm in 2014. I said 2014. I'm in 2024 and 2025 because technically I'm graduating to the earlier the 2024, but I mean, it's the same thing, 2024-2025. That's when I will be graduating, so it doesn't really matter. I'm still in both groups because this is almost the same people in each group, but it's close to 800 people in there. That's how many people go to the school, online and outside. Also, for the ceremony at the school, I think it's 2 ceremonies because I saw one yesterday and it's one today. So I think they split it in half. That arena is so big. It looks like a football arena. That's how big it is. But I think that's how they do one half and then the other half. What else? Oh yeah. So when after you do your first semester, usually they make you A, B, C, D. I never got an F or nothing like that. I don't know how people do that. I'm not about to waste my time. This is college. So you get points, for a A is like 4 points, A minus 375, like it, and it goes down. So that's why I'm trying to always tell people, aim for getting A's, A's, because A's will boost it up. And if you want to, you could do an internship. You get like 3 or 4 points for, you get like, basically it's a grade. It's an extra class on your classes that you have. It's just a grade. So it would be like an A if you complete it. That'll be like 4 points or whatever like that. So that's why I tell people, do the internship. I mean, you don't have to do it, but if you get all A's, you don't have to worry about it, you know, missing points, this and that, this and that. So I tell people, take it serious with the points, because you never know, you're going to need those points. Especially when you don't like a class, you got to pay attention. Because I wish I paid attention. And, well, I did. I just, like, you know, some teachers didn't like some teachers. Like, for the most part, all the teachers are good. I had like 2 or 3 teachers that I really did not like. My introduction communications class, I hated it because the teacher was so specific. Like, you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to go in detail, they want you to do this. Like, come on, like, this is our first time. This is people that haven't went to college all the way. You making it harder for them because you want them to know everything. Like, And there are some classes that, not saying I forget what I learned, but it's some classes that is like, oh, what was that? Or I remember I took this one and then you don't remember that one. I already took almost like 50 classes. It's about to be like 50 classes within a time frame. So it kind of gets like, you know, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I just finished this class, I'm taking another class. And a lot of people take one. I'm like, I cannot be part-time. I want to get it over with. Like, that's a lot of classes just be waiting to take. I'd rather just do full-time. They advise you to do internships, but you really don't have to do them. That's part I kind of like. They do have it's a page on, like, when you do your email. In your email you can sign up to do for them to get you an internship, but you don't technically have to do that. I tried to see which ones I could find, but it was a lot of ones that I didn't want to do. I'm so picky. Like, I'd rather do one thing. I don't want to do 2, 3, 4 different things. I want to do something that I really want to do. So that's why I really didn't do one this year. You can do internships after college too. I did not know that. You can do it right before you graduate, junior year, or you can do it senior year or after. As long as you have the paper saying, hey, I'm completed, I'm about the whatever like that, which is good. One class I liked, it was the visual design class. They taught you how to do cover letters, portfolios, all that type of stuff like that. So when it's time for, you know, your job or whatever like that, you can do it. I kind of like that. I'm surprised it's not in, I think I'm taking a career class. I can't really remember the name of it. It's like a cluster class. I thought I was going to learn that there. I don't know, y'all. I probably am going to learn it. But it's kind of, it's good that you know it before, you know how to do it, like graphic design stuff. That's good. But I really didn't think like communication was so big. And I just thought it was just, you know, cameras, broadcasting. But no, it's graphic designs, it's marketing, social media, all that type of stuff. I knew that, but I didn't really think it was graphic designing. You doing all these stuff like that. I wasn't really sure about that though. But yeah, like, you learn so many stuff. Like, there's so many stuff that I learned that I definitely gonna remember. But I mean, they always say you always remember the stuff that you need to remember. Remember them. This whole experience, I'll give it 10 out of 10 because they're so patient. They make sure you do your homework. Some of the teachers are really nice. Like, they let you slide. They let you, you know, come back and submit it late. It's just a good, I had good teachers and instructors though. But yeah, this is my video about Southern New Hampshire. If you guys ever want to go back to school, if you don't want to do it, you know, saying like going to the campus, go to that school because it's pretty good and I never heard any complaints. And if you like this video, go ahead and get a thumbs up. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and watch my other videos on my channel. And I'll see you in my next one.